So Busta Rhymes is back at it again. And like I said earlier today, um, our brother Dwan B did a phenomenal response to this video right here. Star, if you could drop the link in the chat one more time. For the people, everybody needs to check out Dwan B's broadcast from earlier. He really mathematically breaks down this whole video and debunks everything Busta Rhymes is saying here. Phenomenal. Y'all got to go watch that. I'm just going to give you the common sense response to this, but you got to get the mathematics. You got to get the mathematics from our brother Dwan B. He does an excellent job of disproving everything that Busta Rhymes says in this video. But yeah, he's making his rounds again. I think he's over in Africa somewhere, and they're asking him about the hip hop thing, and he's saying it's African. Remember earlier I mentioned the only reason why this conversation started because of him and Pete Rock saying that it was Jamaicans and Americans ain't got no culture and we got all our shit from them. And now he's saying it's African. You know, so here's Busta Rhymes.
Is a culture that has been born based on it being attributed to the origin, which is Africa. The origin.
That's right.
All right. So now,
how about the rhythm?
When I say
the flow,
my flows.
So he's over there in Africa. He's talking to some African dudes. And, you know, that's right. That's right. They co-sign it. That's right. What about the rhythms and the flows? Tell him about the rhythms and the flows, Busta. Hip-hop is African, nigga.
Origin, which is Africa. The origin.
That's right.
All right. So now,
how about the rhythm?
When I say
the flow,
my flows with the way I spit, put your hands where my eyes can see. Hit you with no delaying. So what you singing, yo? Silly with the 9 milli with the dilly, yo. So that's on.
So it sounds like they was having this conversation off camera, and he must have said this, and the African dude wanted to get the footage. He was like, "Oh, say that one more time," and they could grab his phone. Hold on, what you just say? Say that again, Busta. I got to record this. They had to get this documented, and I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all documenting the bullshit. So we have a record of it. But it sounds like they was having this conversation offline, and dude wanted to get some documentation because Busta was really selling it. Here we go. Listen to this.
Which is Africa, the origin.
That's right.
All right. So now,
how about the rhythm?
When I say
how about the rhythm,
flows with the way I spit, put your hands where my eyes can see. Hit you with no delaying. So what you singing, yo? Silly with the 9 milli with the dilly, yo. So that's on a rhythm level, right? It's Africa rhythm. All right, let's take it further. When you do a bongo,
why he bucking his eyes like that though? When niggas start cooning and lying, they always start bucking their eyes for some reason. Why he bucking his eyes like that? Look at this nigga.
When you do a bongo, that's all Africa. When you do a bongo, that's all Africa.
That's nigger babble. That's all nigger babble. That's not scholarship, my nigga. This is what I'm saying. These are your receipts. That's your receipts, nigga. Where's the scholarship? You got people out here doing real, I'm talking about real scholarship. People like Dwan B, the whole microphone check documentary. A whole documentary was put together. You know what I'm saying? The brother Truth Savior. The Culture Since 1971 YouTube channel. Like so many people doing real scholarship on the subject, showing respect to the culture to really uncover the truth about the origins and how this thing developed and how it came about. And all you got to say is that's your scholarship, my nigga. That's just nigga babble. And again, y'all got to go watch Dwan B's broadcast from earlier because he breaks down the sample that he used on that song. And then he talks about, like I said, from a mathematics standpoint of how the drum pattern, the American drum pattern, drops on the 2 and the 4. The African drum pattern is on the 1 and the 3. It's a totally different rhythm. It's a totally different pattern. Mathematically, the time signature is totally different. You cannot even, Busta Rhymes, you cannot say the verse to any one of your songs, especially that song. You cannot take the acapella from that song and blend it in with an African bongo drum. It will not sit in the pocket. It's going to be totally off beat. It doesn't work mathematically. And again, I know a lot of people don't really understand what that means. Most people are just casual listeners when it comes to music. But usually the part, and when somebody is rapping, usually the parts that rhyme with each other, they land right in the pocket of the beat. You know what I'm saying? And the American pocket and the beat, our art forms, the pocket falls on the 2 and the 4. On the African rhythm, it's the 1 and the 3. It's the total opposite. So for Busta Rhymes to try to say his rhyme on an African drum, it will never work. It will never, even to try to create a rhyme on the 1 and the 3, to take a straight up African drum beat and try to create a rhyme from that. I'm not saying it can't be done, but it ain't really gonna hit though. It could be done, but it ain't really gonna hit though. You know what I'm saying? A skilled MC could do it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like an Andre 3000 or somebody like that, even a Busta Rhymes, I'm pretty sure they could find the pocket and fit themselves in the pocket between the 1 and the 3 and rhyme to that beat, craft something that goes with the beat. But it really ain't gonna hit and be something that y'all want to listen to. It just ain't. It just ain't. But my thing is, man, where's the scholarship, man? Where's the scholarship? They just want to do this. I'm a tether and I say so, and then run away. They don't. Why not sit down and have this conversation? Since you're having the conversation, right? You're commenting on it, but you were invited by Lord Jamal to come and have the conversation, so you could really have the conversation with somebody who's there to counter what you're saying, so you can show and prove what you're saying and qualify your statements. You don't want to have that. You want to get around people who are yes men on your side or who don't know nothing about nothing and just spew your nonsense and then run away. That's the common theme with all of these niggas. None of these niggas are willing to come to the table to have a real powwow and build on the topic and make somebody show and prove that what they're saying is true. None of them want to do that. Everybody on our side is willing to do that. Again, Tariq Nasheed did a whole documentary, went and spoke to all of the originators from all of the elements. Went all around the Bronx talking to niggas who was there. Everybody who's having a conversation that's on the correct side of history is willing to sit down across from anybody who disagrees. But nobody from the lie side of this conversation wants to sit down and have a conversation with anybody. None of them.
All right, let's take it further. When you do a bongo,
I can't take it.
It is what it is. Hit you with no delay into what you're singing, yo.
Let him know.
No, and I just peeped something. Y'all gotta listen closely. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Y'all gotta listen closely. This is funny. Earlier on Dewan B's broadcast, like I said, he was breaking down the mathematics and the time signature and all of that. He even pulled up the sample to the beat that he used on that song, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See, and a couple of his other songs and all of that, and showed you the time signature on the songs. Right? And he talked about how a lot of people from these other cultures, before they get acclimated into our music, a lot of times they be offbeat. A lot of times, people that are from different cultures, when they come around us and they first hear our music, they be clapping off beat, they be dancing off beat, because their music is on the 1 and the 3. Our music is on the 2 and the 4. So it takes a minute for them to adjust and get on our rhythm and our time signature. Now, when Busta Rhymes is bucking his eyes and doing this buku-de-baka, I want y'all to listen carefully, because the African nigga in the background is trying to bang the beat, and it's off beat because the African nigga is on the 1 and the 3, while Busta Rhymes is on the 2 and the 4. You got to listen carefully. I just peeped this. Listen to the nigga trying to play the beat. The nigga starts banging on the table or whatever, trying to do the beat, while Busta Rhymes is bucking his eyes. Listen to it, y'all.
America.
I can't take it.
It is what it is. Hit you with no delay into what you're singing, yo.
Listen.
Let him know. Let him know.
Y'all hear
It is
it?
what it is. Hit you with no delay into what you're singing, yo.
Y'all hear that?
Let him know.
It is
Listen.
what it is. Hit you with no delay into what you're singing, yo.
Let him know. Let him know.
I'm taking it. This is what it is. Hit you with no delay into what you're singing, yo.
Let him know. Let him.
Can y'all hear that? It's totally offbeat. The shit is offbeat. Y'all can hear it? The nigga got debunked in his own video. You debunking yourself, my nigga, at this point. You debunking yourself at this point, man. The African nigga can't catch the rhythm because they on opposite time signatures. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, man. One more time.
What you're singing, yo.
Let him know. Let him know.
I'm taking it always back to the origin. So I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to dispute.
I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to dispute means I don't want to debate. I'm not here to argue. I don't want to dispute means I'll say this shit when nobody's around to counter my argument, but I'm not trying to sit across from nobody and have this conversation for real, and prove what I'm saying. That's what that means. I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to dispute. That's all that means. Is I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. I said what I said. I'm out of here.
The truth, y'all could invest your time and waste it trying to dispute the truth. Can't change the truth. Only lies change.
That's the most interesting part about this whole video to me. That part right there. Let me play it again. How he ends the video perfectly.
The truth, y'all could invest your time and waste it trying to dispute the truth. Can't change the truth. Only lies change.
Oh, man.
Trying to dispute the truth. Can't change the truth. Only lies change. Trying to dispute the truth. Can't change the truth. Only lies change.
You can't change the truth. Only lies change. So when you're telling the truth, your story stays the same over time. Every time you tell the story is the same. Every time you present your side of the argument, if you're telling the truth, it should remain the same. It shouldn't change. Hold on. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Y'all keep that in mind. He said you can't change the truth. Only lies change. Where's my let me hold on. Let me see if I can find this video real quick. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button for me. If you haven't done so, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Busta Rhymes said, the truth never changes, only lies change. So let's check this out. Let's go back in time a little bit. Because that video that I just played, that's recent. I think he's in Africa now. Or he was there very recently. But that's a recent video. And he's saying it all goes back to the foundation, and it's Africa. That's his argument now. But the truth always stays the same. Only the lies change. Usually, you only have to change your argument when you get caught in a lie. Right? I'm still looking for the video while I'm talking. Hold on. I'm going to find this video. Hold on. But usually, when you get caught in a lie, that's when you start changing things up in your story. You got to remix it a little bit. You're like, oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. They didn't go for that one. Let me switch it up a little bit. Hold on. This might be one right here. This is not the one I was looking for, but this might be one right here. Hold on. Because another thing that I always like to remind people when we're having these conversations, when we're talking about hip hop, we're talking about a culture. We're not just talking about rap music. So when they're claiming hip hop, they're claiming the culture of hip hop, not just rap music, but the entire culture of hip hop. Right? So I always like to remind people of that. And so this is not the video I was looking for, but this is one of the videos where he was talking about where all of this stuff comes from. And this is what he said then. Remember, the truth never changes, only the lies change.
This is around your neck, brother. I need an explanation.
What? All right, I've seen jewelry before, but jewelry has never jewelry.
Fair use, by the way, fair use.
In this way.
Yo, your jewelry is jewelry.
Jewelry has never jewelried in this way.
Buzz, what's that around your neck right now?
So Slick Rick is my favorite artist.
There you go.
Everything about his aesthetic, I feel I'm the embodiment of that.
Mm-hmm.
West Indian upbringing. We got Jamaican parents. We represent and exemplify that Caribbean culture through the wardrobe. Look, man.
So this is him attributing hip hop culture to the Caribbean and the West Indian upbringing. Did he say Africa? He wasn't saying Africa. He was saying it was a Caribbean thing. He was giving props to the Caribbean. He wasn't saying Africa. He didn't mention Africa. If we look at, we can go back in time and study ancient Africa when they was wearing a lot of jewelry and all of that. A lot of the kings and emperors and all of that, they was wearing truck jewels back then. So you could kind of stretch it and say that if you want to say that, right? But he wasn't saying that. He was saying it was a Jamaican West Indian thing. And here goes another one. So the truth never changes, only the lies change. Right? And I think there's some music on the background of this video too, so I might have to pause it. But this is Busta Rhymes before, fair use.
Damn, this whole hip hop shit was birthed from Jamaica.
This whole hip hop shit was birthed from Jamaica. That's enough right there. I don't even got to play no more. That's enough right there. Hold on. Hold on. What he said? Hip hop was birthed from, this whole hip hop thing was birthed from Jamaica. But remember,
can't change the truth. Only lies change.
You know what I'm saying? Usually you only have to change your story when you get caught in a lie. So the Jamaican lie didn't work. The Jamaican lie didn't work, but it's really about this is why you know it's an intentional disrespect towards foundational Black Americans. That's what it's really about. It's about being disrespectful to foundational Black Americans. That's the reason, that's the purpose of doing this. That's the reason why you're going to go from this whole hip hop thing comes from Jamaica to, well, the origins is really Africa. Anything except giving us our props. This is like the aliens built the pyramids. This is that shit. They try to lie and say it was white people that built the pyramids. When that lie stopped working, well, it was aliens. They came from Mars and built the pyramids. This is that same shit. One lie don't work, you got to tell another lie. But we're not giving you niggas no props, though. We can't say it was Black people that built the pyramids. We can't say it was foundational Black Americans that created hip hop. All right, you got me. It wasn't Jamaicans, but it's African. It was African. It wasn't y'all niggas. That's how you know that it's not just ignorance. It's blatant disrespect. Hold on.
Thank you for being here, man.
Jetta Jeff.
Yo, thank you for being on the pioneer of this.
It's the truth. It's
No.
the truth.
Stay yourself, man. Be
It's the
yourself.
truth. I'm taking it always back to the origin. So I'm not
Let them know.
I'm taking it always back to the origin.
I'm always going to take it back to the origin. I'm always going to take it back to the origin.
Like Kool Herc is a Jamaican nigga. You get what I'm saying? The whole concept of having big ass speakers stockpiled on top of each other and playing loud ass music outside, that come from Jamaica. That's
Jamaica, 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 y'all. I thought that was the origin. Busta, I thought you always taking it to the origin. I'm done here, man. I'm done here, man. Y'all know what it is. Share this out on your social media platforms with everybody, man. Chop this video up and share it on your social media platforms, man. Tag Busta Rhymes in your videos and all of that. Don't worry about Benzino and those guys. It's whatever. Tag Busta Rhymes lying ass though. You know what I mean? The truth don't never change. Only the lies change. I'm taking it back to the origin always. The only people that haven't changed is us. We've been saying the same thing the whole time. Our story has not changed. Every single element of hip hop derives from foundational Black American culture. There were no outside influences. There were outsiders who assimilated and participated, and we welcomed y'all in, and we let y'all get down with the get down. And now y'all are abusing your privileges, man. Y'all are abusing your privileges at the wrong time because y'all try to do this at the exact same time where we was getting our cultural self-esteem together. Y'all timing is awful. Y'all did this at the wrong time. Y'all waited until we started circling the wagons around our culture with this whole delineation movement to try to claim one of our crown jewels. Y'all timing is horrible. I think God is playing a trick on y'all. I think God is playing a trick on y'all with this one, man. That's the reason why he had the African nigga try to bang the beat on the table when Busta was doing that shit. That was God's work right there. You can't make that shit up. You can't make that shit up.